And now let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And as we take a look at Dallas.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kidd. Dumps it off. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound by Ron Artest.
How much better a look do you need? Good mid-range shooter. Should have been money in the bank.
And for tomorrow night at 7:30, it'll be Jordan Hill and the New York Knicks as they take on the Philadelphia 76ers. That one's scheduled for a tip-off at 7:30 Eastern.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one.
You're right. And here is Howard. 6 seconds to shoot. The leaner sticks it from 17 feet. He has 6.
They say the mid-range game is becoming a lost art in the NBA, but you certainly couldn't tell it from watching that play. What a sweet stroke.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Bryant. Great finish in traffic.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
Terry nails it from close range.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Here's Fisher, kept alive. Here's Bryant, drops it in on the layup. He's got 12.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
The Lakers trail. To the perimeter. Diaz knocks down the trifecta. They take a 2-point lead.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
And here is Nowitzki. 11 points in the game.
Classic case of one good three deserves another.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They trail by 1. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
You know, Kevin, I think it sort of came down to the fact they did not have to deal with a lot of pressure from the defense they were facing. Had they been up against a good defense, it could have easily been a different story.
The shot by Marion, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Here's Howard. Can't hit. And the Lakers go with it the other way. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
The first of 4 between these teams this season.
It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Bynum will head to the bench. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
4 games, 1 team. That's a nice chunk of your schedule.
Exact same conference too, Kevin. So anytime you face a conference team, it's even more important and significant that you take them out.
Terry with it. 7 points.
Oh! Now that's a statement dunk right there, Kevin. Clear the runway for your own protection.
Here's what's going on tomorrow night. It's going to be Brandon Roy and the Portland Trail Blazers as they travel to Houston to take on the Rockets. Things get underway at 7:30 Eastern.
It'll be fun to watch. He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
To Kidd. Howard was parked down low and got hit with the 3-second call. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They'll be playing the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Hard test with the ball. Guarded by Marion. Shoots from the post. Shoots it up.
My goodness, it seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
Here's Kidd. Terry lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack. 11 points in the game.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
It's stolen by Terry, and that's going to be his second takeaway of the contest. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 1. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. To Diaz from short range. And the rebound goes to Jason Terry. The Mavericks leading. Fisher leaps for the ball. Stolen by the Lakers. The break is on. Diaz kisses it off the glass and in. They now lead by 1.
Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Nowitzki a screen. Here's Howard. The shot no good. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Here's our test. A missed 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The Mavericks trailing. Nowitzki inside. Buries the short-range jumper. 13 points in the game.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Kick out, perimeter, our test. Off the mark with the 3 ball.
Tough break there, Kev. He found an opening on the floor and got a nice clear look. Just didn't convert.
Stolen. And the Lakers have possession. Jacoby leads him with the pass, and that one's good from Fisher.
That's unselfish team basketball right there, Kevin.
Here comes Kidd. 7 points in the game. Terry. Here's Kidd. Here's Nowitzki. Great play to stay with it. 15 points in the game.
I love that. Forget about the tip. Just pound it home.
Now Gasol. Down low. Gets in close. And that one's good from Fisher.
He came up big there against the much bigger opponent. Sweet play down low.
Here's Kidd. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers.
On the court.
And here's what's in store tomorrow night at 7:30. We'll see Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks as they take on the Clippers at Staples Center. That one gets underway at 7:30 Eastern.
They're a lot of fun to watch right now.
You're right. Here's Kidd.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Bryant. Bynum. Oh! 2 hands for safety.
That was perfectly designed, Kevin. An easy dunk on that inbounds play. You should leave those long bomb passes alone.
We're at the end of the 3rd quarter with the score 81 to... And the Lakers have possession. It's a 5-point game. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Cheryl Dean Miller, for an update. Cheryl?
Over the break, I listened in on the Lakers huddle. Coach Jackson isn't happy with their effort level. He said they've been quicker to the rebounds, to the loose balls. We've got to wake up and smell the coffee. Game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We've got to seize the reins.
Thank you, Cheryl. There are so many stories in the NBA, especially with the good teams like the Los Angeles Lakers and with rising stars like Andrew Bynum. But with Bynum and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar working together, I mean, those have got to be priceless workouts. And one I'm sure Bynum will look back and say, thank goodness I had this as my teacher.
Yeah, I agree with you there, boy. What a priceless opportunity for Bynum when you consider the greatest scorer in the history of the game is able to share some of that knowledge and wisdom and expertise. And I just trust that Bynum is a willing pupil, and it appears that he is because the improvement that young man has made in his short career speaks to the fact that he's worked at it, but he's also gotten some good instruction.
So it's the Lakers now, following the miss by Jason Kidd. In close, Dirk has it, and that's his 9th rebound thus far. Here's Nowitzki. Nails the easy jumper. 27 points for him.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
Here's Diaz. Pulled in by Nowitzki. And he's got a double-double. Marion. Kept alive. Nowitzki to the left wing. Here's Barea. It's blocked. Kobe with the denial, and it's still a 6-point ballgame. To Bryant. Throws it up. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Here's Dallas. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
We saw good production, good support from the backcourt, and their offense was really clicking in rhythm.
No good. And the Lakers go with it the other way. Here's Odom. Connects on the baseline jumper.
Kevin, this has really been a competitive, fun game.
Here comes Kidd. 9 points in the game so far. And the Mavericks call time here. Some adjustments for both teams. And here is Marion. He's got 6. Dumps it off. Nowitzki nails the bank shot.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
To Bynum. Diaz. Double clutches. Finishes with the soft touch.
Excellent elevation on that shot. He had time to bring it around, double clutch, balance his checkbook, and still lay it in.
Here's Kidd. Nowitzki inside. Here's Gooden. Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
That's his bread and butter. That's his meal ticket. That's who he is. That's what he does. Crash the boards, snatch it down, and then jam it back in. That's outstanding tenacity on the backboards.
On defense, the Mavericks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Odom's shot. Good.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Kidd puts it up, and Bynum pulls it down. The Lakers trail. Diaz is called for the charge. That's his first foul of the game. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be matched up against Houston. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
The Lakers can thank the bench for their solid play. They really are coming up big here.
It has to be nice having that kind of firepower waiting to come in off the bench.
Well, the starters love it when they can get a breather and the team doesn't miss a beat. It builds confidence and trust in one another when you get that kind of play.
And here is Marion. 6 points for him. Here's Kidd. Shot's good. Al Gasol. He's got 5. Here's Diaz. Buries the triple. And they draw to within 3.
You've got to get to an open guy behind the arc, especially one with his shooting stroke.
Good. He's guarded by Bynum. Carroll. Kept alive. Here's Gooden. It's good. Nice offensive rebound.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 5. Gasol. Snatched up. Here's Odom. Count it. The rebound pays off.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Carroll, that's good.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 5-point game. Bynum on the free throw line. Shoots from the post. The shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Hey, my man, a word to the wise. There is a reason you're that open. Leave that shot alone. Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Carroll. Kidd leads the game in assists.
That's a great pass. Way to get it to the open man.
And here's Los Angeles. Now Bynum is against Gooden. Bynum, no good.
And Kevin, they're just showing that flat-out domination on the board. Good, strong, aggressive play inside.
So it's the Lakers now. Under 6 minutes left to the fourth. Swing pass, right wing to Gasol. He's working on Nowitzki from down low. Nowitzki holds it in, and that's his 14th rebound thus far. And Clark, with that domination on the board you were talking about, you'd think they'd be way out in front, but that's just not the case.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. They're keeping this one close with defense. Now they need to step up their offense to match what they've done at the defensive end.
You're right. Just an unbelievable performance on the boards. Another rebound. Here's Carroll. Can't extend the lead to double digits.
Can somebody please explain to me what compelled him to take that shot? He must have bumped his head or something.
Out of bounds. Touched last by the Mavericks. Some changes there for the Lakers. Here's Fisher. The Mavericks went the distance as they outlast the Lakers, 109-105. Dirk Nowitzki is the Jordan Brand play. Time for us to say goodbye. For Clark Kellogg, Cheryl Miller, and me, Kevin Harlan.
That right there was a solid game of hoop. Of the shots you took, I would say the vast majority of them were good shots. Taking the right shots gives your team the best chance possible to win games. Hey, I'm not sure if you're aware, but your man was lighting up the scoreboard on you out